What's going on YouTube? It's Trev. We haven't quite started work yet, so I figured I'd try to sneak in this video real quick. I wanted to make it yesterday, but working, at least 6 days, a week right now. Sunday's the only day that I had to run around and do errands and stuff, so I didn't get to it. Whatever, you don't care. All right, Elmo. I've been getting a lot of crap for talking about Elmo so much, but I'm going to keep talking about it because it's doing some very interesting things. So, quick little history, I guess, right? I got involved in Elmo, and I first learned about Elmo 4 days after it launched. At that point, it was 0.004 something, or 0.005, somewhere around there, right? Learned all about it. It's a deflationary token, extremely deflationary. Only attacks on the sell side, right? And 10%. And when I heard about it, I'm like, ooh, right? Because I started thinking about, another project that a lot of us are involved in, that was having a really hard time with, 1%, 1.2%, maybe even less than that, right? Sell tax or whatever, it kind of screws some people up. So I didn't really know exactly how this would go, having such a high tax, but I trusted the person who developed it because I've known them for a little while, and I know the experience. I know the other things that they've been involved with, and I said, okay, well, let's figure it out. Let's do it, right? Well, like a week later, it went up to 1 penny. And then maybe within another week after that, it was at 2 pennies, and people kept buying it. And there were some whales buying really, really big amounts and selling it, even with the 10% tax. Now, every time they sold, they were burning off supply like crazy. And this started off when it was developed, I guess, with 1 billion tokens, right? Before they actually launched, they got rid of half of that. And when I say got rid of, I don't mean sent to a burn wallet, which is fine, but they obliterated them by sending it to this null address, right? Basically, instead of sending it to a wallet where they're still sitting in a burn wallet, they're actually there. This null address blanks them out of existence. They're gone. They're nowhere, right? It's like a black hole, it's called. So they sent half of them there. That left them with 500 million tokens to launch, right? All right, so that brings us up to a couple weeks in. Burned off a crap load with all the sells that were going on, right? And the price is going up and down, but staying around that 1 cent mark. Then we got up to 2 cents in like maybe 2.5 weeks or so, maybe, something like that, right? After I got involved, went up to 2 cents. And it was all over the 2 cent, high to, 2.4, 2.8, 2.9, all over the place, right? For a few weeks. For a while, it was trading sideways. And so people began to speculate because they looked at a lot of the other meme coins, the bigger ones that had come out right around the same time. And they looked at the pattern. And most of them, I can't say all of them because I don't know everything, but most of them had a really, really big jump, right? I mean, they flew up. People that got in early made a lot of money, but then they came down just as hard. And since they've all come down, right, all the big ones that I can think of have come way down. The communities are still trying to pump them, still trying to hype everybody, and they're still really, really hoping that they'll come back up. And I hope that they come back up. For everyone who's involved, who said, who held on, because we know we do it, right? It was going up, and they said it can go up more, and they held on because they wanted to, make that $1 million or whatever, and it came crashing down. It's not the best way to trade, take your profits, but I still feel for those people. And so I hope that those projects do find a way to come back up. But so far they haven't. They've come back down, and that's where they are. And so since that's what people saw with every other meme coin, they assumed that we kind of plateaued at 2-something cents. Now, this development team, as well as myself and some other influencers, have pushed this narrative that this particular meme coin, the team's goal is to be the first meme coin to reach $1, right? That's not a challenge to any other coin out there. It's not a competition. They're simply talking about themselves. They want to reach $1 and they want to do it really, really fast, right? Probably before any other meme coin does, right? So we've pushed that narrative. We've said that that was the goal. And so a lot of people are like, well, you can't even get to 3 cents. How are you going to get to $1, right? Meme coin season is over. It's going to do the same thing every other meme coin did. Get ready for the rug pull. Get ready for it to tank. All these things have been said, judging by what some other coins have done. Well, yesterday, a little over a month after launch, right? I believe this launched on the 2nd, maybe, of May, right? And I don't know, what is it, 4th or 5th right now of June. Yesterday, we hit 3 cents, right? Not only hit it, we went past it a bit. So it went to 0.0336, I think maybe, was a new all-time high. It's not stopping. It's every other chart we see going like this and then like this, right? This chart is going like this. If you zoom out, it's just going like this. There's no huge dip, as predicted by someone who I respect and really have a lot of love for. You know who I'm talking to. You were wrong. It didn't go back to 0.005. It'll never do that. It has continually gone up and up and up. I can't tell the future. I don't know what's going to happen with this thing, right? But as of right now, it is strong. It's continuing to climb. It's making all new all-time highs constantly, right? NFTs are getting ready to drop. These NFTs, whatever. Everybody has NFTs, right? These NFTs have an actual utility to them that is going to be very, very useful for anyone who is currently holding Elmo, right? There's only 1,000 of them. Those are coming out. They're going to use a lot of the proceeds from those NFTs. I'm sorry, I'm making sure that they don't need me yet. From those NFTs to support the price, right? And to continue to burn. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to go on with those NFTs. Also today, keep your eyes open. You can expect, I think, today to see another kind of major announcement. And I'm not going to break it here, right? But I mean, keep your eyes open. There's something else that's going to be announced today that's really, really big, right? I've been in a lot of different TGs of a lot of different meme coins or whatever, and they all say the same thing. This one's different. This one's going to do this. This one's going to do that. I know that they're all out there, but this one's different, right? And when you really look at it, they're really not different than any of the other ones. There's nothing unique or special going on about them that's really any different than the other ones. But I can say about this one that this one is different. It's different because of this deflationary, this 10%. The thing that I thought was going to kill it, this 10% sell tax, that's really what's propelling it. So at this point, again, about a month in, a little more than a month in, started off, launched with 500 million. They're now down to 375 million. They have burned off. The community's burned off. People who have bought and sold have burned off, as well as the team has done some burns. They've burned off a quarter of the supply in a month. This is what's going on. This is why this one's different. There is another reason why it's different. The team is capable of developing a lot of different things, and they don't have to outsource it. They don't have to send it to someone else to get it done. They don't have to wait on someone else's timeline. They've got the ability and the experience to do it themselves because they are actual developers, right? That's another thing that's different. They have long-term goals, and they know how to get it done, right? They're going to get it done. This one will keep going. I have confidence that it probably will reach that $1. I don't know that. You know what I mean? It could come crashing down tomorrow. Listen, that's crypto. I'm not telling anybody that they should buy, sell, hold, whatever. I'm just telling you what's going on up to this point. I'm telling you what the plans are and what's going to go on from here on out, right? This one keeps going up. It keeps making all-time highs. And what's coming, right? The burns that are continuing and the utility that are coming, I don't see a reason, I don't see how it doesn't continue to go up and up and up. Now, if it got to 10 cents, that would be phenomenal, right? If it got to a quarter, oh my God, there'd be a lot of rich people, right? If it manages to get to $1, and understand, the goal isn't to get to $1 and stop. People involved think that this has the potential to go way past $1. The goal is to be the first meme coin to get to $1, right? It's a silly goal. It's a nice challenge to give yourself, right? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it's any better or any different as far as what you should or should not invest in than any other coin. People who are trying to say it's either this one or that one, or that this is some sort of competition, you're a little loopy in the head. People should be diversified. There's no reason why you can't own this position and another position. You should own whatever you think is going to increase your money, right? We're investors. I have to keep reminding you guys that, because you take it too personal. But this one's killing it. It's really killing it right now, and I would like to continue to see it go up. Now, it came back down overnight, back into the 2-cent something range, but then by the time I woke up, it was already back over 3 cents again. So I only see it going up from here. It could come back down. That's not what I mean. It can come back down, but we've already shown that it can hit 3 cents and go beyond with a lot of strength. And I see it. I see us hitting 4 cents, maybe 5 cents. You know, my prediction, which means absolutely nothing because I don't have a crystal ball, but my prediction is I see us somewhere in the 4 cents or 5 cents range within the next couple weeks. I could be wrong, so what, right? But I don't see why we couldn't do that easily, actually. Now that we've actually hit the 3 cents and shown everybody that this is not just another one of those meme coins that's going to come crashing back down again. This one's continuing to build and continuing to go up. I expect to see a lot of FOMO, which you should. It's not too late to get into this one now that it's gone up to 3 cents, right? It's not too late at all. When this is something that could potentially go so much higher. Because what happens if we get to 10 cents and you're saying, oh, I wish I had got in at 3, right? Listen, cryptocurrency is a gamble. Investing is a gamble. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose, right? So if you say, all right, I'm going to YOLO into this one. I believe what Trev is saying, that it probably has potential to go a lot higher, right? And you decide to do that. Don't do it with more than you can afford to lose. Because if it goes back down, you know what I mean? You're not hurt by anything. But if it goes up, you're not sitting there saying, oh, I wish I had, you know, whatever, right? Up to you. Do whatever you want to do with your money. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I will answer or get you answers. Like button, blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. I got to get to work. Ciao.